don't know. These poems have been afloat. Get around, I sit them down and spin around like spokes. Espionage, perpetual movement of a bigot. Never know the true goal till you dig it. Blackmail, forgery of your digits. Covers get blown, bugged and brainwashed. The Bureau's best paint job. Keep it clandestine, teaching counterintelligence lessons. Guerrilla warfare weapons, the valley dares insurgents to step in. If you trippin', get whippings by pencils on recognizance missions. The district you cover got blown to tidbits. Operation Covert double agent. Exploitation, infiltration. Encrypted, sifted and framed him. Motowns, informants and famous. Rest in piss where you layin'. That's all she does just to put it in layman's. It's 2-0-9 on the grind. It's 2-0-9 all the time. Even when I'm out of state, I never feel out of place with 2-0-9 on my mind. It's 2-0-9 on the grind.
Radio show. It's your boy Martin Mayfield with my man Brandon Gonzales, the coldest prospect in the game right now. How you feel you did tonight, man?
I feel excellent, man. One round, stopped him. Good body shot, stuck with the game plan. Exactly what we went in there with the mindset of.
Now, do you feel like he laid down, or do you really feel like you was giving it to him?
I think he wanted to bring it. You know what I mean? I can tell that. You know, we seen Ray Craig fight, and that was the best Ray Craig I've seen in a long time. So
it looked like you hit him with about 9 good body shots though before that one really hurt him. So it didn't really look like it was a one-hitter quitter.
It was accumulation.
Exactly.
And that's the game plan. You know, we didn't go in there thinking for the first round knockout. We went in there to get the rounds. You know, start getting that in the longer rounds. We want to start working the body early. You know, just came out on benefit tonight.
Now, I heard something about, I guess, originally you were supposed to fight somebody 17-1?
Yeah, we had a guy from Southern California by way of, he's from originally from Scotland.
Okay.
He's a prospect out there. He was supposed to come out, but I guess he didn't make his medical trip and whatnot, so wasn't able to make it.
Okay, so what's next? Is he up next?
You know, I don't deal with that stuff. You know what I mean? I let the other people deal with that, and I just do my job. You know, make sure I come in. I'm on the track every day, in the gym every day. So
he don't just fight. He media savvy too. Somebody been schooling this dude. What did I just hear about 160? You dropping 160?
Oh no, 160 is the weight. 160's always been the weight. You know, we had to move around a little bit just to get fights. You know, we was having trouble getting fights, so we're taking what we can get. But 160 is definitely weight. 160 and maybe don't tell nobody, but 154 by the end of the year.
I'm telling you, just got it right here. There will be blood. Game Sports Magazine. Look for more from Brandon Gonzales, the coldest prospect in this game right now. We good. Good looking, baby. You know I'm at you. I'm gonna send you a copy of that.
Yeah, definitely. I appreciate it.
I got some quick questions for you, real quick, brother.
What's up?
Okay, so at what point do you realize, you know what, I'm tagging him in the body, I'm hurting him. Let me keep, soften it up.
I mean, if it ain't fixed, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know what I mean? So the body was working from the first second on, so we stuck with it, and and it came out benefit for us.
Now, did you feel physically you're a lot stronger than the guy, even when the first hit, did you land it?
I feel physically strong against any middleweight, super middleweight. I think my strength is definitely going to be a factor along with my speed and combination punches. So, I mean, it's all a plus in this division for me.
You know, right now, the super middleweight, even the middleweight, it's starting to be like the old school of the featherweights and the welterweights.
Yeah.
You know, does that make you feel good that, because back, 168, the people that were producing 168 were the Brits.
Yeah.
Now it seems like America's starting to catch up with that. Yeah. Is that fulfilled for you?
We got. It's going to be exciting division. Middleweight, super middleweight, junior middleweight. It's going to be exciting division years to come. We got a lot of prospects, a lot of talent out there, and I can't wait to start mixing it up with it.
Well,
9 on the grind is 2-0-9 all the time. Even when I'm out of state, I never feel out of place. It's 2-0-9 on mine. Alcoholics Anonymous wanted this, I wouldn't let them have it. I couldn't let them grab it. Indian givers, brown bagging, Indian ales, Tecates, Coronas, organ donors, liver loners. I'm a grown-up, drink up till morn. Kamikazes, Irish car bombing, sake like Osama's posse. Watch me dodgy DUIs. I pass by, they read you right. They put you in that squad car while I'm running up a tap at this bronze bar.
How you doing,
like a fucking rock star. Make sure
So what's new, man? I mean, are you back to training, or you just taking a long rest right now?
No, I'm training right now. I'm training. Hopefully we can get, a string of fights going here. I mean, we had a great performance against Haddon. I'm I'm right there. That links me to all the best ones out there. Pacquiao just fought, hadn't, he knocked him out. I had him in trouble, the same thing that Mayweather had him in trouble in the 10th, and I knew that going into the fight that he made mistakes late in the fight, and that's what I wanted to take him late and drown him in deep water. So, you know, unfortunately, my contract was up, my last fight with Golden Boy, but I'm here to petition with Don. Hopefully we can get a, you know, like a 3-fight deal. For instance, like let's say we fight a tune-up, then fight a Zab Judah. I beat him convincingly, even stop him. Then okay, you know, there's a good argument to make a fight with Pacquiao maybe, because all the Mexicans, he's been taking care of all of them.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know, with Zab Judah though, man, I mean, you know, Zab's been prone to have injuries. Every fight that seems that signed to get with him falls apart. So is there anybody, I mean, what? So that means you're going to campaign continuously in 140, not go back to 135?
No, I you know, I wish I could go back to 135, but I can't. You know, as you age, you know, you don't want to go back down. You know, your body just naturally gets wider, and it's hard to come back down. I mean, I made 135 pounds for 10 years, and you know, my body's, I guess, making up for it. So anywhere from 140 to 147, I'm game. You know, I could fight a tune-up, get a fight, you know, here, and then fight like Shane Mosley, you know.
At 147, you would want to.
147.
Damn. How about Timothy Bradley? I mean, he's the unified right now, you know.
Tim Bradley, I mean, that's another good fight, you know. That's another good fight to fight there if we could make it happen. But at this point in my career, I think, you know,
You're looking for the big money fights, that's right now.
yeah, big fights, you know, big fights, and of course, you know, good money comes with it. That's great, but big fights, you know. And I think that, you know, the people would, no matter who I fight, I mean, it's always going to be a great fight, and I prove that I belong. I'm right there with the best.
Absolutely. You know what, man? You know what I didn't get was, you know, obviously when you went over across the pond and you fought Ricky Hatton, there was some shady stuff that was happening against you. You know, the shoelaces, the giving them the Ricky Hatton a little bit more time, but I didn't see you complain a whole lot about it, man. I mean, you were just letting it kind of slide by. I mean, why did you let it slide by so fast?
Because I understood the makeup of the situation, the fight. I knew what I was going up against, that they were going to try and protect him as best as they could.
So then you understood that they were using you as a stepping stone to get bigger fights.
Absolutely.
So why take a fight like that, though? I don't understand. Why put yourself in that situation?
Because I felt that that was the right fight for me, because that would link me to pound for pound the best fighters. Mayweather had just fought him. I fought him after Mayweather. I did the same thing that Mayweather did to him in the 10th. I had him on his ass. I know myself, I'm a finisher. There's some things that you can say, what if? But fortunately for me, I know what I was, because I had already cracked him. It was time for him to go, and I was going to put him out. But, you know, I mean, now is now, that was then. You know, like I said, let's put some good fights together, some big fights for boxing, and let's have a great time, and then give the fans their money's worth.
Now, you mentioned Golden Boy, your contract is up with them. Were you happy with Golden Boy? Because I've heard of it in the past that you were not completely, I even heard that you went gangster on Homeboys for a minute.
Well, you know, there were some things that happened there, and I didn't appreciate. It wasn't honorable, you know. But you know, like I said, the past is the past.
So is the bad story true?
Well, it depends what story. There's a lot of stories out there. You gotta be specific.
I heard the bad story going to the office with a couple of homeboys walking in there. Hey, this is what I want, this is what I need, and this is what I'm gonna get.
No, that's a lie.
That's a lie?
Yeah. I mean, you know, people will. I mean,
so what bad story are we talking about then?
The story that happened was, you know, they promised me something. He promised me something as a fighter, and he didn't deliver. and he promised me to show up and talk to me before a certain fight, and he never showed up. He never talked. They went straight to the media and made me look like the bad guy before anything. So right before anything broke, I was already the bad guy because it came out in the media that Juan was this and that. So I never met with him personally to try and square things off and make things right before it went to the media.
Absolutely, brother. Well, man, I wish you the best of luck, and hope to get another chance to interview you again before you get your next fight. After that, I can be that way and reach you up, man.
Nine on mines. Alcoholics Anonymous wanted this, I wouldn't let them have it. I couldn't let them grab it. Indian givers, brown bagging, Indian ales, Tecates, Coronas, organ donors, liver loners. I'm a grown-up, drink up till morn. Kamikazes, Irish car bombing, sake like Osama's posse. Watch me dodge these DUIs. I pass by as they read you right, then put you in that squad car while I'm running up a tab at this Bronx bar. Free drinks like a fucking rock star. Mix it with Grey Goose to stay loose. 2 a.m. downtown, look like Beirut, like a smooth pursuit. Follow the pin. Eyes twitch, you in custody again. Legal but illegal.